Hello everybody, I just got done with a craniosacral therapy session with Hilary.
Hi.
It's my first one after my MARPE removal, and I had the MARPE for about a whole year. Think about having that metal appliance in there holding everything in place. Nothing can move unless that appliance moves. So tell everybody a little bit of what you felt today, because you've seen me with the MARPE and now without.
Well, the first thing I actually want to mention is your breathing. You know, Renata came in saying my palate feels unstable, but her body's priority was getting her diaphragm to work again, which for some reason the MARPE was affecting your breathing, right? We got the diaphragm working so she could have a belly breath, and then we went up into the head. And the only way I can explain it is counter rotations. The bones of the skull move. They don't move a lot, but they move. And things are moving in opposite. So the best way to describe it is counter rotations, where one bone, right, the bones move. They don't move like hugely, but they move. Counter rotations, one bone moving one way, one bone moving the other. It creates this strain pattern in through the skull, in through the hard palate. Do you want to say what you were feeling while I was working?
This was crazy. As I don't know what you were doing first, but I literally felt my palate squeeze my tongue, and I felt pressure. Oh my God, I'm losing my expansion. That's all I kept thinking, but I felt pressure. And then all of a sudden, you went to the sphenoid, I think it was, and then all of a sudden you released again. It started opening back up.
It opened.
And and then you went down here.
To the temporal bones, the mastoid process. And what was interesting is those bones, which are here, we're trying to counteract the expansion. The temporal bones here, which touch the occipital bone, which also touch this yellow one, which is the sphenoid bone, which also touches that green one, which is the hard palate.
I need one of those.
And so the hard palate was expanding, and the temporal bones were going, hey, wait a minute, we need to create balance. And those were feeling locked and compressed. And so when that released and opened, her whole neck softened, because our body almost feels like our head's going to fall off of our shoulders if we don't have stability in the hard palate. And then there was the vomer. They're gonna think I'm crazy. They're
gonna think I'm crazy, because I felt what she felt.
Crazy.
Everything. I don't know if it's because I've been doing what I've been doing so long. I'm so aware of these movements, and everything she's doing, I feel exactly where things are turning, where things are pulling. But the vomer.
I think maybe this deserves its own. The vomer. Ew, I swear, I kid you not. I felt like the vomer was doing a hula hoop in one direction, and then it was doing the hula hoop in the other, and then it just like started shaking loose.
And I literally felt that exact. I felt to which way it was turning, and then it turned this way, and then it went like this.
Right, so it's not really like the big movement. It's more slow. It's not slow, like an energetic movement, but there is movement. And so now Renata's cranium is moving with an even rhythm. Her hard palate is moving with an even rhythm. Her breathing is better. Her neck is softer. Her shoulders are softer. And look how happy she looks.
I know, I feel so
good.
Look
how happy and relaxed she looks.
And every time I come here, because you guys know I moved to South Carolina now, and my schedule is crazy. It is hard to make time for myself.
But she already booked another appointment.
I did.
Good job.